Hey Funko lovers, welcome to the Funko Friends podcast. I'm your host Johnny Funko with my co-host Sam, my in-house moderator Z of a Kind, and today we have somebody very special. We have the Dead Skeleton Show. Welcome.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, it is Johnny Funko! How are you doing, Johnny Funko? It is a pleasure for me to be on your show!
I am amazing, thank you for asking.
Oh my goodness, you kind of look like the wrestler Sting. Are you familiar with Sting?
Yes, I am.
Yes, the man they call Sting. Are you watching, or Darby Allin actually? Do you watch AEW or no?
I do, I love AEW.
Oh my goodness, don't give me a coffin drop, okay? All right, so how's it going? How are you doing today?
We're doing good.
Doing well. I see you have Sam with you as well.
Yep.
You're not Yosemite Sam, are you? You're just Sam?
Yeah.
You don't have a prefix to your name?
No.
You're not Funko Sam? Like we got Funko Johnny Funko. What about Sam Funko? No?
No, I'm just like I'm like that depressed redhead kid with Sam.
Just plain Sam.
Just
all right.
plain
No,
Sam.
nothing else. Just Sam. Yes. Okay, good. How are you doing? What is your beverage that you're drinking today, Sam?
It's called Smirnoff Ice. No, it's water. It's water.
Oh my goodness, it's water. Wink, 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 wink. What are you drinking, Johnny Funko? Do you have a beverage?
Diet Coke.
Oh, Oh, gross. Diet Coke is nasty. I don't like Diet Coke.
Regular Coke gives me heartburn.
Really? It gives me heartburn too, but it tastes so much better than Diet Coke. Diet Coke, I'd rather be drinking my own vomit. Speaking of vomit, did you see my episode where I did the hot chip challenge, the Pakui hot chip challenge? Yes, I vomited quite a bit. Quite a bit. I do not recommend doing that challenge. It's very, very difficult, to say the least.
Was it that bad? Were you just put it on a show?
I'm not joking. It burned. It burned so bad. I will never do that again. Dr. Tube, however, he's one of my co-hosts. Dr. Tube will be doing it again next year. He is a glutton for punishment. But the Dead Skeleton never doing it again. It was real. All those tears that were streaming from my eyes and the boogers that were coming out of my mouth, everything was legit. Totally disgusting. Have you ever done anything like that? Have you ever had a challenge that you partook in that was very hot and spicy?
I did a challenge on Instagram. If I lost, I had to have the one of the hottest sauces in the world. The End.
The End?
Yeah, I had it. I threw up like 5 times, sweating. Oh, it was
and
the
I
worst.
imagine when it came out your rear end, it was not over yet. I mean, that was the true end, right? Did it blow out your gasket there?
It was 6,000. What is it called? Scoville units.
Oh yes, the Scoville units. Oh my goodness, horrible. 6,000. That seems like a lot.
It was a lot. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's the one thing about it. I had diarrhea for days, and every time I pooped, it burned. It burned, baby, burn. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. You can talk about poop and stuff, right, on your show. I'm not quite familiar on what. Do you use bad language or do you use good language or what are the terms here? Terms and conditions. Read them off to me.
You can use whatever language you want to use. It's not.
Okay.
Really...
Do you want me to be blue? Do you want me to be green? What can I be today? I can be a little bit salty if you'd like.
You can be how salty you want to be.
See, some people it's okay to say turd. Other people say shit. Is that okay?
You can say shit.
I can say shit. Okay, good. I just want to make sure. Crap is okay. Crap is kind of in between turd and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It
all smells bad, right? It's just all. You know what? Have you ever been in the bathroom and like, you go in the bathroom, you follow it up in the public restroom, and you can just smell like something died inside there? That ever happened to you? I went to Arby's once, okay? And it was a men's and women's restroom, okay? You just walk in, and it could be used by a man or a woman. And let's just say I believe it was probably used by a woman beforehand because it smelled so horrible. Not that women smell bad. Women usually smell good. But in this instance, there was an odor that was left lingering in the bathroom after the Arby's. It could have been Arby's. Maybe it was a worker at Arby's. I guess if you eat enough Arby's, maybe it kind of gets a little bit stinky, right? You know what I'm saying? Have you ever had Arby's?
No.
No, you've never had Arby's. Arby's is delicious, but if you have too much Arby's in one sitting, it's like the equivalent of eating one of those hot chips. Okay, you're gonna go to the bathroom later, and you're gonna have it's gonna be like a roller coaster ride. Speaking of roller coasters, do you like roller coasters?
That's one of my biggest fears.
One of your biggest fears is roller coasters?
Yeah.
Really? Have you ever been on one, or are you just Where are you from? What is an amusement park that might be near you?
Canada's
Wonderland.
Which one?
Canada's Wonderland.
Canada's Wonderland. And what's the craziest roller coaster that they have at Canada's Wonderland?
The Leviathan, probably. I don't know if they still have it, but
yeah, that does sound very spooky. Have either of you been on the Leviathan?
No, I
No?
think I haven't been to Canada's Wonderland since I was a kid.
Oh my goodness, you need to go back.
Okay, maybe.
Yes, they're waiting for you. It's right there. You just need to go, okay? You need to go. Before the next time we speak, I want to know that you've been on the Leviathan in California. Canada.
Canada.
Or Canada. Do you mind if I call it Canada? I just did. I'm sorry.
It's Canada.
Canada, yes. That's a great country.
Yeah.
I've never been though. I've been to Washington and I've been to Minnesota. Those two states border Canada, but they won't let me in. For some reason, I get to the border and they're like, "No way, Jose, no skeletons in here." Right?
The fear of roller coasters come from the movie Final Destination, that one, and that.
Yes, Final Destination. What number is that? Number 3 or number 4?
I don't remember. It's been so. I watched it when I was a kid, and it scarred me for life.
Oh yes, it's a very good one. I do like Final Destination. What was your favorite death on Final Destination? I can think of one specifically that was my favorite one.
I think the one that scarred me the most was the tan beds where they.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. The tanning bed. The little girl, not the little girl. I'm sorry. Excuse me. She was a grown woman because you get to see her things. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She fully exposes herself before getting burned to a crisp. Oh my goodness, crazy stuff. Crazy times they've had on those Final Destination movies. I enjoy them. So,
okay.
is this going how you expected it to go?
Not at all.
Not at all. Okay, do you have?
We've talked about.
I like to riff a little bit. I like to see where it takes me. Right. I like to read the room and see where it's going. And
so we've talked about bowel movements, Canada's Wonderland, and
yes.
Final Destination.
Yes. And imagine if you had a bowel movement at Canada's Wonderland, then it will be your final destination for that bowel movement, right? You flush it down, it goes around, and there you go. Where it ends up, nobody knows.
We just want to say hi to everybody in the chat. Hi, KNL. Hi, Gaming with Cove. Hi, Sad Bones.
Hi, D of a Kind.
Bees popping, Baby Ice.
Ice Baby, yeah, that's right. How's it going? If you got a problem, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Dun, 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 dun.
We got RKH. Okay. All right.
R. Kelly. Did you just say we have R. Kelly in the audience?
Yes, because R. Kelly.
Live from prison, it's R. Kelly watching the dead skeleton on Johnny Funko. How are you doing? You know what? How are you doing, R. Kelly? You're gonna need a lot of tape because you don't want to tape that butthole shut, right? You're in for a rough ride, okay? No chips, no roller coasters. You're gonna get the hard one. It's gonna be awful, okay? R. Kelly, I feel so bad for you, man, but really I don't because you're a horrible person. So, anyway, those are just my feelings on R. Kelly. Never do that to women. Never abuse women. I am very against it. Very against it. So don't even think about it, right?
Right.
Right. The answer is correct. Yes.
Right.
Okay. So what do you want to ask me? I'm kind of taking over the show here. I gotta calm down. I gotta calm down.
So our first question is, how'd you come up with your YouTube name?
How did I come up with my YouTube name? That's a great question. I was driving. I have a puppet friend. His name is Stubby, right? And we wanted to come up with a YouTube station that was unlike any other station that existed. Right? So we thought long and hard. What would be a good hook? What would make people want to watch us week in and week out? And we still have not found that because we only have, I put up a video yesterday. We've only got 49 views, okay? Go figure. I don't even know. So maybe some people like it. Maybe some people don't. I can't imagine why you would not like it. I think I'm hilarious, if I must say so myself. But some people, you know what? The YouTube algorithm, I believe the YouTube algorithm is against the Dead Skeleton Show. They don't like me for some reason, I think. Maybe I'm a little bit too, I don't know. What's the word? I'm a little bit too raw for them.
Excuse me.
Does that sound about right or no? Okay, anyway, yes. So Stubby and I were driving home. We were driving home from a road trip, and we're like, what are we gonna do for a station? So we originally thought of a talk show with 2 skeletons, and then we decided that was going to suck. So we reduced it to 1 skeleton, and then we were gonna have sidekicks. So we came up with puppets and like a swamp creature and a police officer who's very rude, and then Dr. Tube, a mad scientist. It's crazy.
You gonna sing the YMCA song?
Yo,
you're like our characters.
Would you like me to sing the YMCA?
No, that's how we get copyrighted. That's how we get copyrighted.
Oh my goodness, what am I, like a monkey? Perform for you. Okay, here we go. It's fun to do it at the YMCA. See, I'm out of tune, so nobody ever calls me for copyright infringement because I sound so horrible. My voice is terrible. You know what? I have a friend though. Would you like to meet my friend?
Okay, sure.
I do have a friend here. Let's see if he's available. Let me see if I can find him. Let me call the Boogeyman, okay? Have you ever seen the Boogeyman?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you're in for a treat. Here we go. Hey, Boogeyman, come over here.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have nightmares.
Oh my goodness, how is it going, Johnny Funko?
Going good.
Going well. I'm one of the puppets that the dead skeleton was just talking about. Yes. Stare into my wonky eyes.
Oh my God.
Excuse me.
Are you a smoker?
Am I a smoker? No. You know what? I had a good joke, but I'm gonna refrain from saying that one. This is about something about a pole, smoking pole, but I don't do that. I don't do that anymore. Never mind, just kidding. What's up? What's up, dude?
Oh
Dude,
my
what's
God.
going on?
I am freaking out.
You're freaking out. It's like an acid trip, right? Talking to the Boogeyman, your dream come true. Check out my booger. You like my booger? This booger has been in the mouth of a pirate. Believe it or not. Some pirate. Actually, I don't even know if he was a pirate or not. But some guy dressed up as Jack Sparrow at the San Diego Comic-Con. He took my nose and he stuck it in his mouth.
Oh my God.
Very weird. Have you ever eaten your boogers?
No.
No.
No? Oh, very good. You should try it sometime. Look at this. Is it cannibalism if I try to eat my own booger? Let's try it. Let's see. Ah! I got it. Boogeyman. Okay. Enough of the Boogeyman. Okay, the Boogeyman. Oh my goodness, he doesn't get out of the house much. How are you? Sorry. Question. Answer. I don't know. I'm doing fine. I got to put my glove back on, right? I feel more comfortable with these things on. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so what made you want to create a YouTube channel and do all the scariest stuff that I've ever seen in the world?
Okay, well, my like I said, my friend Stubby, he is a big watcher of YouTube, okay? He loves the YouTube. He was on YouTube. At that age, he was on YouTube every single day, all day long. And the Dead Skeleton, he wanted to impress Stubby because Stubby goes, I would really like to have that silver play button, right? And the silver play button, I found out after the fact, okay? You have to have 100,000 subscribers, right? We've got 3,153. Not that I'm counting. We're pretty close. We're somewhere in there, right? And I promised Stubby that I would get him a silver play button. And now I'm pretty much forced to do shows every single week until we get one. That's really the impetus of it. I wanted to make him happy.
Nice. Dare I even ask, what YouTube channels do you like and kind of look up to for inspiration?
Ooh, that's a good question. Do you know, I like Bill's channel. Have you ever watched Bill's channel?
Bill, that narrows it down.
Yes, Bill's channel, he's this old man, right? Much like myself. And he's got like 2 million followers, okay? And what he does like creepy pastas and stuff where he tries to find Bigfoot and he tries to debunk stories, whether this photo is real or fake, right? And he's got a big following, and the Dead Skeleton figures if that old man can do it, then this old man can do it too. So I admire his grind, okay? He does it like every single week. He's been doing it for years. We've been watching him for almost like 10 years now, okay? Very cool guy. You know what? If Bill is watching and he would like the Dead Skeleton as a guest on his show, I'm right here, okay? If he's somehow a big fan of Johnny Funko and he's in your audience watching right now, hey Bill, call me up, okay? Dead Skeleton, I don't have a phone number. You'll have to reach me online. Yes, I like that one. I also like Jeffy. Have you ever seen Jeffy? He's a puppet. It's like SML. Have you ever seen that one?
No.
You've never seen Jeffy? Look it up, okay? That will flip your lid. The shark puppet. Are you familiar with the shark puppet?
I think I've seen a little bit of it.
Yes, shark puppet is very good. Toiletty paper. Have you ever heard of toiletty paper?
No.
What?
He is a talking roll of toilet paper, okay? He's got 2 million followers on TikTok. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Of course.
And I've actually done a video with him. So I kind of wouldn't say we're friends, but I kind of want to be his friend. I hope he will befriend me even more. But yeah, it seems like we've got a pretty good repertoire going, right? Who else do I like? I like to watch these scam baiters. They're people that they call these countries that are trying to rip people off. Trilogy Media. We like to watch them. They're pretty.
I love IRL Rosie. She's the best.
Yes, we know IRL Rosie. I think they did a
No,
collab
Irma
together.
Gersh is the goat.
Yes, and then Pierogi does one too. He's pretty good. I like
They're all
Pierogi.
together, I think. Are they not?
I think they might be. They do
they
collabs quite often. So yes, I do like watching them. And who else do we watch? I like Adam the Woo. If you've ever seen Adam the Woo.
Adam the Woo!
Adam the Woo, yes! Yes.
Yo, Adam the Woo's my jam!
Yes, I love Adam the Woo. I love Justin Scarred from Random Land. Who else? I like the Carpetbagger, Jacob the Carpetbagger. He likes going to different places. This is what I'm interested in. I don't know if you know, but I love it. So yes, all these people, they have inspired me. I would say Adam the Woo and Justin Scarred kind of inspired me to go to different locations. So I've been going to different locations with my puppets, and we've been filming videos, bizarre videos, everywhere we go. So yes, those would be my favorite. What do you like to watch?
IRL Rosie!
IRL Rosie. Okay, what else?
Johnny Funko!
Johnny Funko, of course, obviously. Johnny
He
Funko. What do you like?
I watch, what do I watch? I watch Daz Gaming. Do you know who that is?
Oh, I'm not familiar with that channel. No.
He's a British comedian. He does jokes and everything. He's really good.
Oh, I will have to check that one out. It sounds pretty good. Who
Um,
else?
a lot of small channels. I support a lot of small channels like Funko channels.
Who is your favorite Funko channel to watch? I like the Beard of Pop. What do you think? Do you like Beard of Pop?
Yeah, I like him a lot. Yeah, we've been trying to get him on.
Well, you know what? The Dead Skeleton might have something up his sleeve. I might be trying to get Beard of Pop on too. I've got a hook. Okay. I think if you want to be on the Beard of Pop, you have to come up with maybe like a cool gimmick or something. So I'm hard at work in my studios. Hopefully by the end of October, Beard of Pop and the Dead Skeleton will be doing something, okay? But don't say anything yet because I want to make. It's not official yet, but we're working on something. I am working on it very hard in my laboratory.
Right.
You will be impressed if I can pull this off. You will be very impressed.
It's really funny we bring in IRL Rosie because I showed it to somebody when I was at work today.
Yes.
Because obviously, you know the whole Irma Gersh thing when she's an old lady. I like to go in there and do like an old man and be like, "Hello, everybody. Do you remember?"
Hello, everybody. It is over. Sam.
I'm quite elderly now, but I got a phone call from this phone number, and I was just wondering, do I owe the government any money?
Yes, that is exactly. You do a good impression.
I can't do the female one, but anyways.
Pretty close though. Pretty close. Yes. So yes, I do watch a lot of that scam baiting show. I love who is the one? Who is the one? They say something about Chivas and Cooney. Have you ever seen those two? They come up with characters where they go, Chivas, I am Chivas. And then they call up the guy and they're like, here, we're going to deposit the money in your bank. It's great. It's great. If you haven't watched it out there in YouTube land, you must watch this show. It is really great. Trilogy Media.
Yo, this guy brings up Adam the Woo. Yeah,
Woo. Yes, I am. I watch a lot of YouTube. So
me too.
I also like Chad Tronic. Have you ever heard of Chad Tronic?
No.
That is a good one. He likes to play video games and do all these other things. He watches commercials, like cursed commercials, and I think he stole my gig a little bit. He kind of dresses up like a haunted thing. I tried getting a hold of him, and we were gonna do. Well, not really do something. I got into one of his chats on the what's it called, Twitch. Right. And I was saying, did you ever watch the Dead Skeleton Show? And he's like, no, I've never seen it. I'll have to check it out. And then like 3 weeks later, he had like a puppet, and he was doing something with the cursed commercials. So I don't know. I don't think he ripped me off, but he's pretty cool. And even if he did rip me off, I love it. And I would love to be on the show. So Chad Tronic, if you're by any chance watching right now, holler up the Dead Skeleton. I would love to collaborate with anybody who would like to collaborate with me.
We should get IRL Rosie on the show.
Yes, I would love to. I don't know if she's, I got Lamia, the Queen of the Dark. Have you ever heard of Lamia?
Yeah.
You have? Oh my goodness. Who's playing that music? Turn down the music. My friend Esmeralda just started playing Old Time of Rock and Roll. We don't want them getting demonetized, okay? So you cannot play the music right now. Oh my goodness, she thought she was on headphones, but she was wrong.
She was cranking Bob Seger. Anyway,
That's right. It's the old time of rock and roll.
I saw him in '76. Anyways,
we just want to say hi, Rocket Blast Gaming. Hi, KNL. Thanks to you for being here.
Hello to Chris and La. How are you doing? Is it just K or is it mostly as a K and L today that are watching?
Just K.
Just K? Where is L?
It's Lord of the Seven Strings today.
Oh, the Lord of the Seven Strings. I believe I've had him as a guest on my show.
Yes, I think a few times.
Yes.
All right. Anyways, now we got to get back to the questions. So how long have you been making YouTube videos? Oh my God, the face.
Well, since 2018, I opened up my channel, and I think I did my first video in 2019. I had this channel created before I actually put up a video, and I was hard at work working on all these different videos. And some of them I've released, and I've got like a handful. I've got like 100 videos that I've never posted. They're all like Funko reviews and stuff. And one of these days I will get to editing them because each of them is like a little gem. Yeah, they are all great. I do reviews. I do like challenges. I do traveling. I'm kind of like a jerk of all trades. Okay, I do everything. A jerk of all trades. That's right. And I do everything all at once. And that's why people don't follow me. You gotta follow the Dead Skeleton for the Dead Skeleton, not for Funko or for traveling or for challenges, because I do it all. Okay. So if you don't like me, then you're probably not gonna like my channel because I don't know. I don't know why you wouldn't like me though. I'm pretty personable, right?
Right.
Right. I'm a hoot. At least that's what my friends tell me. All three of them.
I mean, this guy watches the same stuff I do, so like.
Yes.
Days with Jordan the Lion. That's a good one.
Which one? The lion?
Days with Jordan the Lion. He goes to like all these places in California. He'll be like, "Oh, this was Liza Minnelli's old, Liza Minnelli's old house." And
I don't know them, but you know the Grim Life Collective?
No.
Oh yes, they do a lot of haunted locations too. Grim Life Collective. I've actually met them. They're really cool. So yes, I think they've got like almost 100,000 maybe. I don't know. They're pretty good too. So watch. Yeah, Grim Life Collective. There's another favorite show of the Dead Skeleton.
All right. I don't know why I'm about to ask this, but what makes your channel special and unique?
Because we are all freaking idiots, and we just do goofy stuff. And if you're into freaky, goofy, idiotic lunacy, that's pretty much, tune into us, and that's what you'll get every single time, every episode. I got something stuck in my teeth. Oh my goodness, what did I eat for lunch? Look at this. Check this out. Hold on. This is an exclusive. Look at this.
Oh, yo!
That is either a piece of rice or that is a piece of chicken. I had Chipotle for lunch. The leftovers are much better than when you first have it, right? Okay, so yeah, that was actually pretty good. But yes, where were we going with this? I don't remember what the question was.
What makes your channel unique and special?
Exactly that. Exactly what you just saw. You never know what's going to happen. It's just whatever pops into my mind.
Do you notice? They would notice. When he starts yelling, we have speakers that are like different colors. They're like flashing. You notice that? I don't know why I did this. But...
Your ears will pound with the Dead Skeleton. I bring it every time I show up.
All right. So now we're going to get to the Funko Pop questions.
Yes, Funko Pop question. Yes, hit me with your best pop.
Do you ever? Whoa, relax there, Pat Benatar. Do you remember your first ever Funko Pop?
I come on with the come on. I don't fight fair. Yes. I remember the very first Funko Pop I ever had was, I believe, the Ghostbusters Conan O'Brien.
Oh, cool.
Conan O'Brien.
I got him free at the Comic-Con. They were giving away Conan O'Brien Ghostbusters. That was the very first one I bought. I got it for free. The first one that was purchased for me was Rick Grimes and Negan by my lovely wife Esmeralda. She bought me those, and then I started buying a whole bunch. I think the first ones I bought myself were Leatherface, Freddy Krueger, Pinhead, and Michael Myers, and then also Chucky. I think I bought those. So then it spiraled out of control from there, and now I have like way too many, and I should probably sell some of them.
Nice. Okay, so how and why did you want to get into Funko collecting? Wow, that was scary.
I don't know why I got into it. Like I said, some were bought for me, and then I kind of just got hooked. And I like doing photography, so I started taking pictures of them. Right. I would actually so I got Michael Myers, right? And not too far from me is the Michael Myers house up in Pasadena. And also, Freddy Krueger's house is also in Los Angeles area. So what I like to do is I like to take the Funko Pop to the actual location where they filmed the movie, and then I started to take photos of the Pops in front of the movie houses. I did that with American Horror Story. I did the Rubber Man. I did, It's Pennywise. They had a pop-up when the movie It came out. They had a pop-up in Hollywood, and I brought the Funko Pop to the pop-up. I've also done, was it Norman Bates in front of the Psycho House? Right. At Universal Studios, and you know, I just kind of went from there. I started getting obsessed with taking photos of these Pops at the actual locations.
That is so cool.
Yeah, that's what Days with Jordan the Lion does. He goes around to filming locations.
Yes.
He'll be like, yeah, this is where Friday the 13th was filmed and all that. That's kind of what he
I have done that too. Yes.
Nice.
I've been to all the places because I do live in Hollywood, California, so I get to see all of the cool movie sets. I've seen Ferris Bueller's house. I've seen Pee Wee Herman from Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure House. A lot of other ones too. Very cool.
Wasn't Ferris Bueller's house in Chicago? The one with the drive?
No. Well, it's supposed to be in Chicago, but the actual house that's in the Ferris Bueller movie, the one that he lives in, is actually in California.
Oh, okay.
I promise you. I've been there. It's amazing. It looks just like it. And if you walk through the grass, you can get shit on your foot. And then you have to spray it off. You just don't want to get too close because you don't want to be arrested.
Nice. So I got to ask, have you seen any celebrities around Hollywood?
I've seen a lot of celebrities. I've also met a lot of celebrities. Name a celebrity and I'll tell you if I met him.
Brad Pitt.
I've never met Brad Pitt. Try again. I've met The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh, that's
nice.
Awesome.
Yes, I've met Sylvester Stallone. I've met Pee Wee Herman. I've met Jeff Bridges. I've met Danny DeVito, Dan Aykroyd. I've met Andrew Lincoln, who plays Rick Grimes. I've met William Shatner. I've met who else?
Yeah.
Cheech. I've met Cheech from Cheech and Chong. He was really cool.
Nice.
Have you met all these people with your makeup on?
No, I've met none of them with my makeup on. They would go running, okay? If they saw me, they'd be like, oh, you know who I've met with my makeup on, though? I take that back. I've met Pee Wee Herman with my makeup.
Of course you did.
I've met Elvira with my makeup.
Right.
And I think, Svengoolie. If you're familiar with Svengoolie in Chicago, I met him. And I've also met CM Punk with my makeup on. Those four.
Nice.
Those four, all before COVID struck, because, you know, there haven't been many conventions lately.
No. Right.
I do intend to meet some of them in the future, but I have yet to meet them as of yet today.
Nice. So what's a Funko Pop that you'd like to see made?
Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, well, you know what? Let's see. Who do I have here? I've got my good friend Beetlejuice here, okay? So what I would like to see, I've got Lydia here. We've got Lydia, right?
Right.
We've got Lydia. What would be cool? I also have the other ones too. I've got all the Funko Beetlejuice. I would like to see the football player from Beetlejuice, and also the lady that's on this one. This lady right here, the lady that's in half. I would like to see a Funko Pop made of her.
Right.
And I would like to see the headless guy. Check this out. I like this guy. This guy right here. Things are falling off my shelf. This guy. I would like to see him in pop form.
Head.
And maybe the smoker guy in pop form. Those would be very cool. I would love to see that.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yes, thank you very much. Who else? Also, a sandworm. Sandworm would be pretty cool. I love Beetlejuice. That's one of my favorites. So yes.
They're coming out with the worm. Pretty sure.
Also, what would be cool is if they made. You know what? Hold on. Check it out. I like the Ghostbusters, right?
Right.
I would like to see the real Ghostbusters Funko Pops. If they could make the actual cartoon versions of them, I would like to see that.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Are you writing down notes? Are you going to email Funko afterwards and tell them what I want?
Now we have all your questions on here.
Yeah.
There we go. I thought you were making a list. The Dead Skeleton would maybe you know who's that one guy that used to work for Funko? Not Funmaker Mike, but the other guy with the goofy hat.
Yeah, I know.
I don't remember. He got fired at the beginning of COVID. Now he does special occasions. I can't remember what his name is, but yes, he wore this big orange hat. I can't Chumley. It's not Chumley, but it's somebody like Chumley.
Chumley.
Do you collect the soda pops?
I do not have any soda pops as of yet. I would like the Beetlejuice ones, but I don't have any sodas. I have to draw the line somewhere. Okay, I spend too much money on this crap. I gotta say, you gotta know when to say no. Okay.
Speaking about money, what's your most and least valuable pop in your collection, if you know?
Oh, yeah, I probably do know. The most valuable one that I have as of right now, but I'm going to probably hawk it on eBay because I'm hard up for cash. I do have Ghostface.
Oh,
I have Ghostface from Scream. That is my highest valued one right now. I also have, who else do I have? I have Sam from Trick or Treat, and I also have Captain Spaulding from House of a Thousand Corpses, and I also have Grunkle Stan from Gravity Falls. I think those are my top 4 that I have in my collection right now. My lowest one would probably be, have you ever watched a show called The Leftovers?
No. I know what
It's a show on HBO. It's The Leftovers. It's the greatest show. It's one of the greatest shows of all time. I'm not even joking. I love this show. It's great. I do have 2 pops from then. One of them's named Kevin, and the other one, I don't remember his name. He's the priest from that one. So I do have those 2 Funko Pops. Those are worth probably like $4.50 a piece.
Wow.
Hi, Liz Bong. Hi, Miss Southern Belle.
Miss Southern Belle.
Miss Southern.
We need to have a Miss Southern Belle Funko Pop. What do you think, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
So the next question is your collecting a hobby or addiction at this point?
It is an addiction that I am trying to break in the worst way. That's why I figure if I get rid of some of them, then I won't feel as addicted. Because I had a bad problem a couple years ago. I had probably about, 600 pops or so. And it was getting a little bit out of hand. So I had to lighten the load a little bit because it was hard to travel. Like I moved apartments and I'm like, this is just way too much, okay?
Right.
Plus, I mean, look at the wall behind you. Not only do you look like you work at GameStop when you do this, right? But also like you're worried about earthquakes. I've seen some earthquakes. Some people have photos or something where their shelf fell down and then everything is crushed all over the floor. And I just think that would be the most heartbreaking thing in the world. If that were to happen to me, I would be devastated. And I would just be like, what the hell? What's come with my life? What am I doing? So yes, I'm trying. I like to open them up. Okay. So that's my first thing. I like to open them up. That means like, I don't really want to get rid of them. That you kind of commit. Once you open it up, you've kind of committed to the pop and that's kind of like, you want to keep it forever. But yeah, the other ones, I don't know. I can't look like I live at GameStop anymore. I have to move on a little bit, get rid of a couple, not all of them, but it was a bad addiction for a while. So I think at one point my collection was like over $10,000 and now I think it's around $6,000. So I got rid of some stuff. I bought a new camera for my show.
Right.
And yes, I feel like, and then I went on a couple road trips. And now I feel a little bit better, but I kind of want more. There's still more. They're always nipping at my toes, trying to say, buy me. You're never going to. You can't let us go. You can't let us go, dead skeleton. So yes, it's a bad addiction. How's your addiction? It looks bad. Are you on stage 4 already, or?
No. I collect only the ones I really want, and that's
that
a lot
is
of
good. I was collecting ones that I didn't want, and that's when you know you have a problem.
The background is not all mine. Half of them are my wife's. So
well, I was buying them for photographs. I used to run an Instagram page called Pop Fiction, which I've converted over to the Boogeyman. But I used to do all these photographs, and I kind of would buy them just for the sake of getting a good photograph. And that's when like I bought Twinkie the Kid because I wanted to do Ghostbusters. They say the Twinkie one. They say the Twinkie line. So I thought it'd be cool to have Winston and Egon with a Twinkie. Right. And I did that, and then I realized, what the hell am I going to do with this Twinkie? And I still have the Twinkie, and I can't get rid of it on eBay because nobody wants it. It's not worth it. And it costs like $6 to ship these things, and it's probably worth like $9.57. So you get like $3 after, and then eBay takes their cut or PayPal takes their cut. Right. And before you know it, you owe money. You're like giving these away for free. So I decided I had to draw the line somewhere. So I'm no longer buying stuff unless it's like a line that I like. And the lines that I like are like the Beetlejuice. I've got the Haunted Mansion. I've got a couple of those. And I kind of like kept to the main horror figures right now, I think is what I'm doing. Right. So, yes. What is the pop that you regret buying? What is the one that I'd say Twinkie the Kid or maybe the Energizer Bunny. I don't know why I have those in my collection. Mine is
Vanessa from Austin Powers. It's like sitting.
Oh, Vanessa Kensington. That is a good one. I do have Austin Powers. I do have Dr. Evil. But you know what? I did draw the line. I did not buy Vanessa. And I did not buy the fembots with the machine gun jubblies.
Hold on. I gotta ask this. This is cheesy. When you met Sly Stallone, did you do? I'm not gonna do it, but did you do the Adrian thing?
Adrian? No, I did not. He actually. I had a drawing. I like to draw. So I did a drawing of Sylvester Stallone, and he was not, it was for a book signing. And I kind of like, he wasn't doing personal autographs, but I was there, I'm like, hey, I did this drawing of you. And the drawing was so good, apparently, that I was the only one that he came over for. He came over and he autographed his name on the drawing, and then he left. He left like a stallion into the forest. Oh my goodness, Cy Stallone, one of the most amazing celebrities of all time. I also met Arnold Schwarzenegger. Not as cool. Sylvester Stallone, much cooler. He was awesome. He was very cool. So yes.
Okay.
All right. The next question is, what Funko Pop did you miss out on that you wish you picked up back when they first started making them?
That is a good question. Which is one that's way so expensive right now that I wouldn't pony up and let's see. That is a great question. I would say I wish I had Captain Spaulding in the box, and I wish I had the Sam from Trick or Treat in the box.
Yeah.
I have them loose. There's lots of fakes going around, but I have actually had mine for about 5 years, so I'm pretty sure it was before they started making the fakes. The Captain Spaulding, from what I've read on the internet, I've watched compare and contrast. I'm like 99.9% sure that I have an original one, a real one, but I would like to have it in the box, and that's like $200, maybe even more at this point. I don't know, but yeah, that's the one I think I would probably want to have in the case. Yes.
Right. All right. What's your favorite line of Funko Pops? I love horror.
You know what? It's the ghost with the most, baby. Beetlejuice. You say his name 3 times, and then he haunts you forever. I love Beetlejuice. I would love to see an animated Beetlejuice. You ever watch the animated cartoon version of Beetlejuice?
No.
I think that would be very cool if they made an animated version of Beetlejuice. Yes. Take my word for it. It's a good show. A little bit different. He's got a little bit different design than he does in the actual movie.
Answered. Doesn't have any answer.
No, he might have chases.
Oh. Okay.
What? Do you have any chases, like Funko chases?
Yes, I do have chases. Do I have any up here? Let me see.
With the helicopter.
I do. Yes, I do. Here we go. I've got one. I will show it off. I do have one on my shelf. It is the Chase Glow in the Dark Zero from the Nightmare Before Christmas.
So was that your first one?
This is not my first chase. No, I have a bunch of them. My first chase that I ever bought. Let's see. The only one I've ever gotten in the wild, I think, and I wouldn't even call it the wild. I got sent a Frodo Baggins by Amazon once. I had that one because I was going to meet Elijah Wood. And then I went all the way there, and I didn't end up having him sign it because he wanted too much money to sign the autograph on the pop. So I just got a picture with him instead. What else? I think my first chase might have been, let's see, maybe Jack Torrance from The Shining. Couldn't have been that one, maybe. I think I had a chase Pennywise at one point too, but I think I got rid of that one. I think I gave it away. I gave away a lot of stuff too. I was trying to earn cred on the YouTube, so I would give away Funko Pops. I gave away like an Ezra from the Haunted Mansion, right. And I gave away like a Pennywise and Georgie. Some of these are worth like over $100 now. I also gave away who's the one from Captain Cutler from Scooby Doo? Yeah. Let me see this one. I have this. I also have this here in the studio. This one right here. They made the Funko Pop of this guy right here. This green Scuba Man right here.
Yeah.
Yes, and I gave that one away, and I probably should not have given that one away. That one's worth like $70 or $80. So yes. Better than Ezra. What are we talking about? The band from the 90s? No, let's not. Do not interrupt. Esmeralda, please do not interrupt right now. This is a very serious interview, okay? Go back to watching Below Deck, okay? Please. Yeah. She's a big fan of Below Deck. Have you ever watched it? Oh, you're not watching it? What are you watching then? You might as well be watching. Every show is Below Deck. I swear to God. Or it's one of those Netflix ones with the guys with the shirts. They're running around half naked. The guys all have their shirts off, right? One of those. What's that one called? They all look the same to me. They kind of blurs together. Do you have Netflix?
Yeah.
Yes. If you watch Netflix, do you ever see those shows with the guys with the shirts off?
No.
My wife likes to watch. Yes, the girls actually look pretty good too. They've got their butts hanging out too. If you like that kind of stuff. What's going on?
Love Island?
She's not watching any of that right now, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm going off on one of these.
Yeah, it is. Again. Yeah. Watch it.
So how many chases do you have in your
You're
car?
like, okay then. So, how many chases do I have?
Yeah, in total.
That's a good question. I think I probably have at least I'd say maybe 15, 20, somewhere around there.
Oh, that's a decent amount.
Yeah, it's not bad, not bad.
So
I've had to pay for them all, on eBay. You have to pay through the teeth in order to get them. I have to chase Audrey 2 from the Little Shop of Horrors.
right.
And I have, I think I have. I had to chase Krampus. Krampus.
Yeah.
He was in red. Yes, I had that one. What else do I have? Yeah, I think I like Jack Torrance the most. I think that's probably the best chase that I've got.
That's nice.
Yes. Do you like The Shining? I was actually at all 3 Shining hotels. All 3 Shining hotels, you say? Yes, all 3 Shining hotels.
So
You want to know? Did you even know there were 3 Shining hotels?
No.
I haven't seen the movie. So.
Well, there are 3. You've never seen The Shining? Are you kidding me?
This guy hasn't seen Star Wars, so
Hey.
You've never seen Star Wars?
yeah.
I get so much.
Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Okay, there's a movie called The Shining. Okay, it's with Jack Nicholson. He plays this crazy guy who goes crazy on his family and goes and wants to chop them up with an axe, right?
Yeah, I know that.
It takes place at 3 different hotels. The Stanley Hotel, which is in Colorado, that's where Stephen King came up with the idea. And they also have a hedge maze, which is where Jack Torrance, the main bad guy, chases his family around in a hedge maze, right? Okay, so that's the first one. Then I went to the one in Yosemite. That's called the Awanahi Hotel, right? We went there. That is where they have the interiors of the Shining. The lobby and the elevator, which you see all the blood that comes out of the elevator and it comes and it rushes towards you. I've been to that hotel. And most recently, I went to the Timberline Lodge, which is in Oregon. Oregon, is it Oregon or Oregon? Depending where you're from. I went to Oregon and I saw the Timberline Lodge, which was the exteriors of the Shining Hotel. So yes, we did videos on all 3 locations, which will be coming out very soon if I can get my act together and edit them all in time for Halloween. So I'm hoping. Yeah. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best, man. I'm doing my best to make people on YouTube happy, and nobody seems to care. Do you ever have that feeling where you're doing YouTube and it's like, nobody's watching me? I've got 15 people watching me right now. What is the point? What is the point of it all? I'm giving my all. I am dripping buckets of sweat right now, and nobody gives a crap. Nobody gives a toot.
He sounded like Elmo for a second there. Did you hear that?
Oh, yes. Let me see. Let me see. Can I do an Elmo? Let's see. How does Elmo go? He goes, Elmo. Yes, I'm Elmo. Yes, Elmo. Yes.
Bad.
I can also do Kermit the Frog. Hi ho, it's Kermit the Frog here.
Oh, that's good.
What else can I do? I can do like a whole bunch of them. Yes, but you'll have to tune in if you want to see more. There's a tease. Wink, wink. Go subscribe to the Dead Skeleton Show. Become a ding dong. Ring that notification bell so you never miss an episode of the Dead Skeleton Show. Right? That's what we do. They're ding dongs, right? Because they're, the ding dong bell. You're not actually ding dongs. More like I don't even know. I probably shouldn't get ahead of myself. Check out the channel, then you can watch it. You can understand what we're about. Yes, there's my cheap plug.
Yeah, the only voice I know how to do is like Stewie. That's like about it.
Oh, do your Stewie for me, please.
Do you want me to say anything? Do you want me to do the Cool Whip thing?
The Cool Whip thing? I don't know what the Cool Whip thing is.
Okay. So everybody believes. Okay. Here's my Family Guy theory. Everybody, we can't tell anybody. Everybody wants to believe Brian Griffin is my best friend, but actually Rupert the teddy bear is my best friend.
Oh my goodness, that is a great impression. Very good. Bravo. Very good.
I didn't need
Johnny Funko, do you do any impressions?
No.
Can you do a Stewie Griffin impression?
No, I can't.
You cannot. Can you do Kermit the Frog?
No.
Hello, Kermit the Frog here. That's about as much as I can.
Kermit the Frog here.
I can't
kind of sounds like a little bit like Pee Wee Herman. La 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 la. Ah, Mad Dog. Pee Wee Herman, yes. La la la. I know you are, but what am I?
We get so off topic so fast.
I should have never done this Stewie.
I love that story. I'm going to start a paper out right now. Not so good. I got to go back into my Dead Skeleton voice. Yes. Okay. Anyway. Yes. What was your next question? Grill me like cheese. Grill me like cheese. Tell me, what do you want to know from me?
What's your favorite store to shop for Funkos?
What's my favorite store to shop from Funko?
For Funko.
Well, definitely not the Funko shop. That's a piece of crap, okay?
Wow.
Funko shop, I've been able to get in a couple times. Not very often, but a couple times I've gotten through the Funko store. That is not fun. Funko takes the fun out of Funko when they put up an exclusive, and you have to wait in the line, and then before you even get through it, you're falling asleep, and then you realize everything's already sold out. What is the point? Why am I gonna do this? And then you got to go to eBay, and you got to spend 5 times what you should have paid for it. It's a little piece of plastic. This little piece of plastic right here is worth like $80 now. $80. Why are you so much money? Why, if I want to add you to my collection, do I have to spend so much money for you, Lydia Dietz? Actually, I got this when it came out, so it only cost me $15. But in theory, that's what this one was not. This was an exclusive. This was New York Comic Con, I believe, a couple of years ago, right? I think this one cost me about no, you know what? I got that one on price too. What did I pay extra for? Let me see. Let's see. What did I pay extra for? Let's see.
What?
Yeah.
I've got a Swedish Chef. I paid for this on eBay. Swedish Chef. I love the Muppets. So we've got that one. Let's see. Let's see. What did I pay extra for? Oh, this one right here. This one. I paid extra for this one. I do like the original Spastic Plastics.
Right.
This one's a pretty cool one. I don't remember what his name is, but I think I paid a little bit extra for this one. So, anyway.
Do you have any 10 inches?
Any what?
10-inch pops?
10 inches? You know what? That's a very personal question.
I knew you were going to go dirty with that.
I don't think I know you well enough to talk about my 10-inch pop, okay?
So,
besides, it's not the size that matters. It's the way you use it, right? It's okay if you've got a 6-inch.
I wouldn't know.
Or a 3.5-inch, right? It doesn't matter. It's all the same, right? If you do it the right way. Or maybe not. You have to ask the women.
Have you ever gotten any mystery boxes before? Are you a fan
mystery
of that?
box? Yes, I got mystery boxes.
Did you get anything really good that you're?
Yes, I got a really good one from Kevin Spacey. It had Gwyneth Paltrow's head in it.
Oh my God.
Yes, he was promoting the film Seven. Actually, that's not real. It was not Gwyneth Paltrow's head. It was some dude's head. Weird, right?
7, isn't
Things
that?
you find out about Kevin Spacey, you look up to people and then they crash down on you. You know, you find out what this is. They've got skeletons in their closet. You know, if you know what I'm talking about. Do you know Kevin Spacey? You probably don't even know who I'm talking about.
Yes. Kevin Spacey's not nice.
He did some bad things, and I think he was canceled about 2 years ago. So we cannot speak the Kevin Spacey name. But I used to think he was a good actor when he was in Seven and all those other movies.
He was in House of Cards. I mean,
House of Cards. Yes, that was a great show. We cannot talk about that anymore.
No. And then all of a sudden he comes out as, I'm a gay man. I'm like, what? Who cares?
It was not that. That was not the bad part. He did some sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Something even worse. I don't know.
Anyway.
Yes.
So what's your all-time favorite horror movie? I know you're a big horror fan.
Yes, my all-time favorites. Well, the one when I was a kid that was the scariest one that they kind of made me crap my pants a little bit was Pet Sematary. Pet Sematary, that was my favorite one as a kid. Very scary. The first horror movie that I can remember seeing was The Wolfman. Yeah. I did like The Creature from the Black Lagoon. And then I also liked Freddy Krueger. You know what I used to do? When I was in 3rd grade, okay?
Oh, God.
When I was in 3rd grade, my friend Colin Foyle, God rest his soul, I think he's since passed, right? But we used to take a colored pencil, red colored pencil, and glue. And the desks that we would sit at, if you put the Elmer's glue, it was like a metal desk.
Yeah.
You could take the red crayon or the red colored pencil, and you could grind it into the glue. And then we used to put scars and stuff all over our arms. So we were very morbid and crazy even back then, right? And I would come, my teachers would be like, "What happened to you? What happened to you?" I go, "Don't worry, it's just colored glue." But I would have scars all over my hands and all over my arms. It was very gross. And then once I got done with that, then I would start drawing tattoos. It's amazing. The Dead Skeleton has no tattoos. It's really weird. When I was younger, I used to draw all over my hand with like a pen, like a big ballpoint pen, right?
Right.
I would do bones. I would do bones and bloods and veins and everything. And I'd walk out of class because I'd get so bored. I would love drawing. And I would have some days I'd have like a whole sleeve by the end of the day. Cool. But you know what? I never could commit to something so much as to get an actual tattoo on my body. So I've never done that in my adult life. I'm kind of missing out. I feel like I should have like tattoos all over the place. What do you guys think? Do you guys have tattoos?
No.
Oh, there's some tattoos on you. Really, really cool. Oh, what do you got there? I can't make it out. It looks very small. I cannot tell.
It's Vegeta. I have Ozzy Osbourne. I have a rose.
I met Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh,
boy. Oh,
I did. He
God.
was very quiet. He didn't talk much.
Of course he was.
And his handlers, they kind of like, okay, you got your autograph. Get the hell out of here. So, yes.
Okay, ready for the next question?
Yes, I am ready.
All right, this one's going to be a funny one. Did you eventually interview your refrigerator? And do you still have your horror magnets?
I do have my horror magnets. I did interview my refrigerator. You are correct. I did that. I had to show everybody my refrigerator. Excuse me. What do you got there, Esmeralda? A Coke? No, I don't want a Coke. That'll give me an indigestion. Could you hand me a magnet, Esmeralda? What do we have on our refrigerator today? How about the alien one? I was going to bring that anyway. Yes, show me the alien one. I also have a really cool Bigfoot one that I just got in Oregon last week, but it's not up there yet. How about show me what do we got today? Let's see. We've got oh yes, an alien. Look at this.
Okay.
Look at this. It's an extraterrestrial. Yes. Extraterrestrial alien one. That is my newest one. He also opens bottles and he looks like he's singing or he's going like this. Yes. And you can take them, you can open up your bottle. So yes, I do have a lot of cool horror magnets. I did interview my refrigerator. I have a new refrigerator now. It's much quieter than the old one.
Oh, nice.
Yes. I sleep so much better at night knowing that it's so quiet. It's great.
Nice.
I'm moving on up. I'm like Wheezy from Jefferson's. Moving on up. Yes, I live on the second floor. I used to live on the first floor. Now I live on the second floor. I have moved up, actually. Yes. Anyway, go ahead.
I live on the 14th floor.
That's
the 14th floor?
Yeah.
Wait a second. Is that actually the 13th floor?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's haunted. You know that, right? I would be very, very careful about getting into the elevator in your place. They do have an elevator, right? They don't make you walk up flights of steps.
Yeah,
sometimes.
they do have elevators, but they break down every week.
Oh my goodness, I hate elevators. I'm very scared. You know what? I've been in the Tower of Terror at Disneyland.
Right.
Very scary. Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. It drops and it goes up and down and up and down. Much like my what? My old building. Esmeralda says that her old building had a 13th floor. Which is not common in Chicago. Who knew?
It's not common anywhere.
Who knew? Okay, go back to your show. I'm just kidding. I love you, Esmeralda.
Common in the East Coast, it's common in Chicago.
You think I get off topic sometimes?
Okay, so in one of your older videos, you kind of did this voice from like Beetlejuice. Did you get the inspiration from that?
Yeah, I did the Beetlejuice voice, and then I realized it was too gravelly on my voice, so I kind of stopped doing it. Wait till I get a load of me. Yeah, something like that. But it was hurting my throat, so I couldn't sustain it. So I went for a little bit higher pitch, and that's why I'm using the pitch that I have now.
But it was good. It was on point.
Thank you very much. I will accept that compliment. Thank you very much.
So earlier you said you met CM Punk. What was that experience like?
You know what? I actually have a friend who used to know CM Punk because he was an independent wrestler.
Right.
And I thought, okay, so he told me this story. My friend told me this good story about this Paulina Rubio CD that he used to, so I guess his girlfriend left Paulina Rubio in his CD and CM Punk was driving with him. And then, they got in the car and all of a sudden Paulina Rubio was playing on the CD player. And CM Punk's like, what the fuck is this? And then he's like, oh, it's my girlfriend's. And he's like, okay, whatever. Anyway, the next night, CM Punk was on commentary. I think this was like Ring of Honor or something. But he brought up in the commentary, he was actually, my friend's name is Bobby Quans. He used to work with me at a pizza delivery place. Anyway, he was doing a wrestling match. He was in the match, and CM Punk was commentating. And CM Punk mentions the Paulina Rubio song during the commentary, right?
Right.
So my idea was, I'm going to go up to CM Punk, right? This was in Chicago. I go up to CM Punk and I'm going to tell him, oh, do you know, I'm a good friend with Bobby Quans, and he told me this story about Paulina Rubio. And CM Punk just totally like blew me off. He's like, oh yeah, I know Bobby. And I tell him the story about the Paulina Rubio. Goes, oh yeah, I remember that. And he completely no-sold me. Okay, he was not having any of it. He's like, let's take the picture. And I took the picture. And I looked like a complete jackass. He totally punked me out. Okay. And I have another story. CM Punk. I have a friend that met him at Comic-Con. And I think he was like, he wanted to like say, oh, hey, Phil, how's it going? And he's like, my name is not Phil, it's CM Punk to you. And then just kept on running. I guess he was jogging or something. So he does not like to be called Phil Brooks. He does not like to be called Phil. He does not like to go off like whatever. He's kind of like, you know what? And that's kind of like what I like about him, okay? He's just like, he is CM Punk. He's exactly who you see on TV. He's kind of an asshole. He's kind of a dick. But you know what? You got to love him for it because he is who he is. And that's part of the whole appeal, I would say. So you know what? I kind of take it, you know what? Maybe it's like a badge of honor that he kind of like punked me out like that. It's very cool. Very cool. Not many people have a story like that either, I don't think.
All right.
Well, maybe everybody that's ever met him in their life has the same story.
Yeah.
Who knows? I will never know because he will never give me the time of day ever again, probably. He probably. And also, I was the dead skeleton, right? I took a picture. I put it up on my Instagram if you want to go back and see it. But yeah, also, I look like a complete jackass. I'm the only one dressed up as like a buffoon, and I'm getting a picture with him, and he's kind of like, "What the fuck is this?" Pardon my French, but yeah, you know what? He was not having it that day. It was February of 2019, I believe. Yes. Or 2020, might have been. I can't remember. No, 2019. This is before COVID. Yes.
Nice.
All right, we're gonna say hi. A couple people in the chat. Hey, Horror Collector Fiend, how are you?
Oh my goodness, I love. Shout out to Horror Collector Fiend. He's a good fan of my show. So yes, how are you doing, Horror Collector Fiend? It's good to see you again.
Ninja Sniper, how are you, my friend?
Ninja Sniper, yes.
Oh, and Ninja Soldier.
And Ninja Soldier, yeah.
A lot of
Ninja Soldier or Sniper?
Both.
There's
Both
Ninja
of them are here. Oh my goodness. First you will be sniped and then you will be soldiered.
Nice.
They are recruiting. He's recruiting ninjas right now. Yes. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead. Who else would you like to shout out?
That's all.
That's it.
That's it? Okay, cool.
So it seems like you're a bit of a wrestling fan. Who is your favorite wrestler? Is it CM Punk?
I'm a big wrestling fan. Look at this. I'm hulking up. What's going on, brother? I've met Hulk Hogan. He's pretty cool.
So who's your favorite wrestler?
Yeah.
My favorite wrestler. Do you remember the Boogeyman? He used to eat worms. Yes, I do love the Boogeyman. The Boogeyman. Yes.
Yep.
That was gross. That turned my stomach.
Very cool. I like Al Snow. I like Razor Ramon.
Nice.
I like Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, and the Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah, dig it. Snap into a Slim Jim. Yeah, right. Yes.
You like the older wrestlers.
I do. Well, I'm a little bit older than you guys, probably.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and say I'm probably a little bit older.
I grew up with The Rock and
match. This will probably date me a little bit. The very first wrestling match I ever went to see in person was Hulk Hogan versus Sergeant Slaughter at the Rosemont Horizon in Chicago, Illinois. Have you ever even heard of Sergeant Slaughter?
Yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah.
Yes. He's old. It was right before WrestleMania 7. Yes. I also saw The Undertaker versus The Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, that's so cool.
And Ric Flair versus Hulk Hogan.
Not a big fan of Ric Flair.
See, I mimicked it. I just didn't do it.
Yes, I'm a very big wrestling fan. I go back a long way.
To the OG days, like the good days.
Yes, I'm an original gangster. I need to fire up a doob and get jiggy with it. Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, so you kind of slowed down on your toy reviews. Is there a reason why for that?
I also have a regular job, and I don't have time to be putting out videos all the time.
Yeah,
most of my videos are toy reviews, but I don't know. I do everything. It's just whatever I feel in the mood for at the time. It's kind of like I have a lot of toy reviews that are on deck that I haven't put out yet. Tons of them, maybe like in the hundreds. Okay, because what I would do is I would film like 10 to 12 videos in a night.
Oh, wow.
And I did this on weekend after weekend after weekend because my idea was to put out a video every single day for a while to try to bump up my followers. And I realized that is a lot of work and very impossible to do. So I have all these on the back burner that I will eventually get to, hopefully. So if you see me in front of like a closet, it's probably my old apartment. And yes, reviewing Funkos, I have like my top 10 skeletons and top 10 werewolves and top 10 this and top 10 that. And yeah, so they're all really good. I want to put them out. It takes time to do the thumbnails and everything and edit them together. And I've got my job. I've got 2 jobs that I work, plus I do this. It's just not enough time. So yes, it is for no lack of having toys. I love doing them. I haven't gotten around to it. It's much easier to do like a live stream And that's why I usually pull out whatever I have in my studio. Like right now, I've got like toys that are lined up in the boxes on the corner here.
Right.
I don't look like GameStop. I look like Toys R Us, okay? I've got Frankenstein. I've got Scooby-Doo. What else do I have here? Look at this. I've got talking Pee Wee Herman. Ernest P. Worrell box. I've got Ernest P. Worrell here. I've got Billy Baloney, right, from Pee Wee's Playhouse. I've also got, hold on, I'm making a very big mess here. I've got the Beetlejuice. I've got, oh, look at this, a Velociraptor from Jurassic Park.
So far out of left field.
Got a little bit of everything. Toys R Us. If they ever want to go back into business, I would gladly be their spokesperson.
We still have Toys R Us.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, you do? That's right. You're in Canada. You know what? Oh my goodness. I would love if they had a Toys R Us by us, but they closed them all down, and I've been very upset ever since.
They're new owners, so they're going to be moving back into the States.
I heard that, but I have not seen it yet. So I'll believe it when I see it. I would be the first one in line. If you're going to open up grand opening Toys R Us, I am there. I would like to do a debut video from the first Toys R Us. That'd be amazing. I should do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you touched on this earlier. Editing. Do you do that by yourself, or do you have other people to do that?
I do everything. I do all the graphics, all the thumbnails, all the editing, everything that you see. All the acting. Well, not all the acting, because I have co-hosts and the puppets that come on with me. But yes, it's a one-man show, really.
Are your puppets made from you, or are those bought puppets?
Yes, I made them as well. Yes, I am a puppet maker, apparently. Yes, yes. I actually made Stubby here. His eye is kind of falling out. They're stubby. And I made the Boogeyman. And yes. Some of the puppets that we use, like Barnacle Bill, I bought him pre-made, but then I repurposed him. I kind of put like a scar on him, and I changed his clothes. And I did a whole bunch of other things. But a lot of the puppets, Esmeralda, for example, completely handmade. The alien that I made, Tinkles the Clown, they're all handmade. I made them. I sewed them.
What about Swampy?
With a thread of what? Not the old. Yes, Esmeralda would like to correct me. She actually made the original Esmeralda puppet. I made the new Esmeralda puppet, which was much more complicated and difficult to make. Oh my goodness, she's always trying to steal my glory.
Okay.
Who made? Oh yes, and Esmeralda did make the nose from Stubby. And you know what? I'll give you a scoop. The Boogeyman was originally going to look like this. I was going to make his nose like this. And Esmeralda decided that she wanted it to dangle, and I was like, you know what? I don't know why I didn't think of that. So, and she also lengthened him too. He was gonna be like down like this, but then we actually added we beefed up his head a little bit, so now he looks a little bit more like a cucumber or a pickle. But yes. So those are the inside scoops. Yes.
How about Swampy?
Swampy is he's actually not a puppet. He's a
costume. No, I know.
So we bought like like the military, they have those swamp gear, the swamp gear suits and stuff. Right. So we bought that, and then I found a mask that was at a like a haunted house in Chicago. So not a haunted house, Sunny Acres Farm. They sell costumes and stuff. So we bought the mask from there. I purchased a hat on eBay, and then I got like those 3D glasses, and I kind of added it all together, and there you go. There you have Swampy.
Nice.
I kind of come up with like all these different ideas. Dr. Tube, I bought these goggles for Dr. Tube. He left them here. So yes, I come up with most of the stuff. Everything's original.
Nice.
For Dr. Tube, did he come to you to join your show, or did you ask him?
Dr. Tube and I go long way back. Okay, we used to work together at a restaurant back in like 1996. So I've known him for a very, very long time. And yes, he was dying to get on the show. Dr. Tube is also Scary Larry, okay? And Scary Larry, I made that puppet as well. So he wanted to come on as a show. So he's like, make me a puppet. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll make you a puppet. So I made him a puppet, made him Scary Larry. And then we wanted like a live action. Like I needed like a live action person. So we came up with the idea of the evil scientist, Dr. Tube. Right. And then one of our fans came up with, I guess he's got clones. So there's like 30 Dr. Tubes running out there. They all have their different YouTube channels.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Our audience is the best, okay? I love my audience, especially, you know what? Shout out to Chase Films Productions. He always comes up with really cool ideas. He actually made a video game based on the Boogeyman, okay? Yeah. So we've got a lot of cool fans. They always send me cool fan art and all sorts of cool stuff. So yes, I am very appreciative to all the fans out there, and actually I'm hoping to make some new fans. So hopefully if you're watching right now, you'll go over to the Dead Skeleton Show on YouTube and subscribe, and then watch our videos. Don't just subscribe, watch the videos. I guarantee you there's going to be some chuckle in at least every single video, I think. Most of them. I usually, if it turns out to be a dud, I won't put it up. So
speaking about Chase Films, he's in the chat.
Oh my goodness! Shout out to Chase Films Productions. How are you doing? Chase is actually working. We're working on a secret project right now. He actually sent me some lines that I'm going to read for him, and I'm actually appearing on one of his shows. He does a couple shows. Gregory Gilton, the Blue Shark. Okay, he does that one, and he also does another one with these turtles. And I actually sometimes do cameo voices for his program. So go check out Chase Films Productions too. He's a very good channel.
I'll definitely check him out.
All right.
Yes. And check out K&L Collectibles. Shout out to them since I know that they're on there. We do a lot of stuff with them too. So
I knew them.
K&L Collectibles.
Yeah, I had him already on a podcast. He's a good friend.
Yes, he's very cool. Yes, we're good friends with him as well.
Okay, so who does your makeup when this look?
Yes. It is I, the Dead Skeleton. I do all my makeup. I do it all. I came up with the design. I actually kind of looked at a bunch of different, the band Ghost. They've got like a similar skeleton, plus Papa Shango from the WWE, and plus I think another reference I used was who else? Oh, the Karate Kid skeleton. So I kind of melded all three of them together, and I kind of made my own design. And yes, I put on the makeup every single time. It's me. It's all me, baby. It's a one-man band. Woo-hoo!
Yo, the Karate Kid skeleton, Johnny Lawrence all the way.
Yes, Johnny Lawrence. Cobra Kai, sweep the
real
leg.
Karate Kid, the real Karate Kid.
Yeah, sweep the. I met Ralph Macchio too. Believe it or not.
That's so.
I don't care about Ralph.
Oh, you don't like him? Oh, well, I do like the other guy, Johnny Lawrence too. Yes, very cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because Daniel LaRusso's a bully. I won't get into that anyway.
He is. He's totally everything switched.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, he is the real villain of the story. He stole the girlfriend from Johnny.
Right?
Oh my goodness, the whole Cobra Kai series is amazing. I'm so
right.
glad. I'm so glad that they revisited that story because I used to love that movie when I was a child, and I love the series now. It's so cool. It's all come full circle. I can't wait for season 4.
Coming out in December apparently. Sorry.
Yes, I cannot wait. I heard the guy that goes whoa from Karate Kid 3 is supposed to be.
Oh, Terry Silver. Yeah.
Yes, Terry Silver.
Look, I like this guy. Yes, I say that. Yeah.
Whoa! I used to do that with my friends all the time. We would just run around going, whoa! Whoa! And then we honk each other's nose too. Just like Mr. Miyagi honks the nose of the guy. Oh my goodness.
John Kreese. Anyway.
Yes, John Kreese. Yes. My friend actually, Dr. Tube has met all of the cast, I think. I think he's met John Kreese for sure. And I know he's met Ralph Macchio. I think he met him with me. Actually, so I have a book called Don't Let the Dead Bugs Bite. And for a while there, I was going to all these celebrities, and I would want them to pose with the book. So I actually have a picture of Ralph Macchio posing with my book. And I think he was like, I don't know if I should do this, but what the hell? I'm feeling generous. Here's a free plug or whatever. So Ralph Macchio, shout out to Ralph Macchio. He was a really cool dude.
Wait, you didn't meet William Zabka?
I have not met William Zabka yet. No, I have not. I have not, unfortunately, crossed paths with him. But if I ever do, I will do the crane. If I ever do a picture with him, I will do the crane pose, and hopefully he will do his stance or whatever. It is a dream. It is a dream to get a picture of us. It would be amazing. I would love to do that. Okay. Or I could be the referee and I could keep them apart. If Ralph Macchio and William Zabka were there, I'd hold on, guys, don't get in the fight. Now is not the time. This is your photo op with the dead skeleton. So take it easy. Be cool, guys. Be cool. Or I could be like Mr. Miyagi and I could stand in the corner of Ralph Macchio. If I had one of those things, or does he go like this? Some of them do like this. Some of them do this, and some of them do this. I wonder what the proper way. Who knows? What is the proper way to work one of those instruments? I have no idea. Is it this or is it this? I don't know. You know what?
It was this.
It's the same. It's the same 2 motions they use in adult films. Either this or this. I don't even know. It's crazy. What's wrong? Are you having a heart attack? Oh my goodness, Sam is having a heart attack. We need to get him all the paramedics.
I've opened up a whole can of worms talking about the Cobra Kai.
You've opened up Pandora's box. Pandora was one of my ex-girlfriends, and she had a very big box. I don't want to get into that. Don't want to get into that.
So do you still have Bigfoot?
It had an odor too. It had a really bad odor. You know, it smelled a little bit like a fish fillet from McDonald's.
Do you still have little?
That is when I learned the power of wipes. Wipes, much better than toilet tissue. But I don't need to get into that. You guys are probably well aware of the power of wipes as well. I can tell. You guys look like seasoned veterans. Anyhow, yes. Next question. So you never know what you're gonna get. I've gone a little bit more blue this interview than I usually go.
Do you still have little Bigfoot?
And Little Bigfoot, yes, I have Little Bigfoot, and yes, we brought him to Yosemite, so we did a video with him. I don't know, Little Bigfoot, he's my least favorite because he's so hard to do the voice of. It's so hard to keep the voice. I can't even do it for very long. It hurts my vocal cords. So I've kind of retired him a little bit.
Yeah.
He only comes out for special occasions.
So did you do your makeup on the San Diego Comic-Con in 2019?
In 2019, makeup. I don't think I was the boogeyman in that video. I believe
you were Little Bigfoot. I just want to know if you were.
Was I dressed up in my makeup with Little Bigfoot? No, I was not. I was just Little Bigfoot.
Oh, okay.
See, sometimes I like to walk around inconspicuous. I feel like people would, it would draw too much attention if I'm both the dead skeleton and the boogeyman or Little Bigfoot at the same time. You have gone deep into the archives, man. This is good. I like this.
Do you with your videos, do you script them or are they just this?
I script nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
At the very beginning, I thought it'd be a good idea to script stuff, but you know what? I can't script stuff. It would never get done. I would be like, no. It wouldn't make any sense. I like to come up with everything on the fly. So everything you see in every single video, nothing is scripted. Everything is just whatever comes to my mind. We've got like an idea. So we're going to do like a Beetlejuice review. And we just go from there. And you know what? My puppet Stubby and my other friends who are they're pretty good with improv too. They don't need a script. We just kind of like, go off of each other. Dun, 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 dun. Whatever comes to our minds, he'll say something, she'll say something, and then before you know it, we've got a video. And it's great. It's amazing. It's awesome. And I can't wait. You know what? I hope you guys will join us in watching our Halloween stream because those are our biggest ones. Our biggest, we do every holiday stream. We like to do a really good special show where we pull out all the stops. We do like eating challenges. Plus we do celebrity interviews, which are actually me dressed up as somebody or like with like a, like a blue screen, right? And then we do commercials. I pull out old commercials from the 80s and I play them in between. So it's great. If you want to have fun, one of our holiday streams, I guarantee you will have a good time.
Yeah, I can't wait. I know you're a movie kind of guy. What's your favorite movie of all time?
Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Not a lie. I've seen that movie over 100 times. And I also, let's see, I can go off on my list. Let's see. I like Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I like the Ghostbusters. I like Goonies, Back to the Future, Big Lebowski. I like Seven. I like the movie Falling Down. And I like the movie, what am I missing? There's probably one more in there. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I think I've got
I love Ferris Bueller.
Yes, those are all I think that's my top 10. I think. I might have missed one, but I'm not sure. I think I got all of them.
Yo, Ferris Bueller.
Yes, Rooney, Mr. Rooney. Oh my goodness. I love Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I told you already. I've been to the house.
Yeah.
And actually, you know what? I had Funko Pops of Ferris Bueller, and I went to the Chicago Art Museum, the Art Institute of Chicago. Okay. So if you scroll way back in some of my, you know what? Maybe I'll just post it. If you go to the Dead Skeleton Show on Instagram.com, I will post. I took pictures of Ferris Bueller and Cameron Fry in front of the paintings that they were actually looking at in the movie. Remember how Cameron's kind of like looking at that one painting and he kind of gets lost? Yeah. I actually have a picture of the Funko Pop of Cameron Fry in front of that. And also the stained glass. I've got Ferris Bueller in front of the stained glass. So yes, I'll put those up on my site. If you're interested, then you'll be able to see it.
So was it hard to get the interview with Zach Galli? I don't know how to say
Zach Galligan?
Galligan, yeah.
No, you pay that guy $40 and he'll pretty much say whatever you want him to say. Yes. No, yeah, that's pretty much how it went. I go, hey, I got a couple of questions. You pay him $40, and yes, he answers the questions, and you put it up. So.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
That
was what I did there. I also did that with Ernie Hudson. I got a couple other ones that I can't play because Cameo. I used a service called Cameo, and they changed their term of service. So now you can only show them once, and it has to be within a certain time frame. So I might actually just break the rules and show them once eventually.
Right.
But I haven't quite figured out how I want to do that. So I don't want to get in trouble, and I don't want my videos pulled. So
who was your favorite person to meet? Famous person.
My favorite, you know what? Who would be the coolest? Well, the most important person was Pee Wee Herman, of course. That was the biggest. That was the coolest one for me. But the coolest person, Jeff Bridges, is really cool. Okay. He's a really cool guy. I drew a picture of Jeff Bridges, and he was really cool. He had his mom with him, and his brother Bo Bridges were there. And they were really interested in this drawing, and they're like, "Oh, take a picture with me, this and that." Diamond Dallas Page was really cool.
Oh, cool.
Who else was really neat? Yeah, Danny DeVito was really cool. I met him; he was pretty cool. Right. And also Daryl from The Walking Dead.
Oh,
okay.
Daryl Dixon, he was really cool.
I've never seen The Walking Dead.
I haven't either.
You have never seen The Walking Dead? Are you kidding me?
Not yet.
Oh my goodness, you must watch it. It's a good show.
This guy won't even watch Breaking Bad. He's watched the first season, and he's just
okay, I met Walter White. He was a dick. Okay.
I was just about to ask who was the rudest celebrity you've ever met.
All right, Bryan Cranston is number 2. He's number 2. You know what? But he was really nice to everybody else. He just wasn't nice to me. The biggest dickhead that I will say, Kevin Bacon.
Really?
He was the biggest dickhead I've ever met. Yes, he did not. I wanted to take a picture. He was just like. Huh? You know who's cool? Kiefer Sutherland's cool. Kevin Bacon, not cool.
So Kiefer Sutherland's Canadian, that's why.
Kiefer Sutherland was the man. He was awesome. He was cool. Yes. So I was Kiefer Sutherland cool. Kevin Bacon not cool. He was just kind of maybe it was a bad day. Maybe he was just having an off day. But no, he was not friendly.
Maybe he was constipated.
He might have been. You know what? Have you seen his wife, Kara Sedgwick?
Yeah.
That girl looks like she
was in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh.
She was, I forget her name. Madeline Wench.
Oh.
I imagine if I was married to her, I would probably be constipated too. It doesn't look like a lot of fun.
No.
I never met her, so she's probably a lovely lady. She's probably very nice, but I don't know. Yeah,
Hi,
Kevin Bacon. What's that? I'm sorry?
Hi, Sleeping Collectibles. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, how are you doing, Sleeping Collectibles?
Sleep. Just say Orange TV.
Orange TV.
Hi, Orange TV. I don't know how to say the first part.
That is my favorite color of TV, orange. I love it. Good name. Good TV name. Yes.
Okay. So if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Ooh, where would I live? I would live in either California or Florida. Those are the 2 favorite states of the Dead Skeleton. I love them. I love them both. I love the tropics. I love beaches. I love hot weather and sunshine. It's very good. I don't like the snow. Don't like the snow. Chicago's got a lot of snow. So you know what? Flew the coop. Did not want to be there very long. Plus, my parents wanted me to move from Chicago anyway. So I didn't really have a say in it. But I'm so glad that I ended up in California. Hollywood. Hollywood is the land of stars and opportunity.
Wow, Walter White's a dick. I'm not.
Walter White is a dick, okay?
You know, it's because he's pissed at Jesse Pinkman. I won't go into that.
Yes, but you know what? The Breaking Bad is my favorite show of all time.
No, it's a good show.
Again, I have to give him a pass. You know, some of these guys, you know what? Maybe they just had a bad day. Bryan Cranston, I've seen him meet other people. He was very, very nice and very, very gracious and took pictures with people.
Because they had crystal meth, that's why.
He just wasn't nice to me. I don't know. It was a bad day. Who knows?
You probably didn't have crystal on you, that's why.
That's right. I didn't have the blue stuff. Yes. I do have blue right here, stubby right here. Oh, my goodness.
Anyways, that's how you get taken down from YouTube. Okay, so if a genie were to give you 3 wishes, what would they be?
Oh, you know the first one. I would love to be YouTube famous. I want to get that silver play button, okay? Because I you know what? I do everything for my friends and for my son. I want to make him happy. So we got to do what we got to do. So silver play button. I think that would be the first one, right? And then what else would I like to live? I'd like to have probably more kids would probably be nice. And just to be like you know, I just want to have a job that I like it, and I don't have to like break my back every single day. So just like happiness, I'm pretty easily pleased. I don't need to make a lot of money. I just want to make enough money to kind of like, you know, survive and live comfortably and not have to break my back working like Amazon deliveries and stuff. Not that I do that, but I have done that in the past, and it's just no fun.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay. Anyways, so if you could time travel, where would you go? When and where would you go? Sorry.
When would I go and where would I go?
Yeah, like Marty
I would
McFly.
have to go to the Enchantment Under the Sea dance so that I could meet.
I nailed it. I said like Marty McFly.
Yes, I want to be Marty McFly's father. Okay, this is my plan. I would go back in time, and then I would find Leah Thompson, right? And I would knock her up, and then I would be the father of Marty McFly, and then I would be rich and famous because he's Michael J. Fox, right? And if you become, you know, if Michael J. Fox is your son, you know he's got to make a lot of money, right? So I would do like Britney Spears, like her dad did, right? And I would keep control of all of Michael J. Fox's money. And then I would be rich and famous, and you know I'd probably have like him put on probation or something. He'd have to shave his head and go crazy, and I would appear in court and pretend that he was nuts and that I needed to be his conservator. And then yes, I would have lots of money, and I would love it.
Who knew Britney Spears is going to be part of this? I just started watching that on Netflix. That Britney.
Yes, I actually watched it the other night too. It was actually quite captivating.
I haven't watched the whole thing yet. Anyway.
Oh, it's very good. I'm going to tell you what. I actually, spoiler alert. Did you see the news yesterday?
No.
I believe that her father decided that he is going to relinquish his conservatorship.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yes. So Britney is free.
We all know.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Not that I'll ever meet Britney Spears, but if she ever wanted to be a guest on the Dead Skeleton Show. I'm not just saying, but there's a seat right next to me that she could talk to me for days about all of her anguish and her horrible stories. I would love to interview her.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
yes.
So
she could be my next Zach Galli.
If you could relive one moment in time, I just went all Whitney Houston on that. What time would that be?
I could relive one moment in time. Let's see. Do you remember the scene where Pee Wee Herman is dancing on the bar in Pee Wee's Big Adventure?
I've never seen it, but
you have never seen Pee Wee's Big Adventure? Are you kidding me? You have to see this movie, okay? He gets on the bar, and you know the song Tequila?
Yeah.
He does this dance, and he starts breaking all the glasses, and all the people are going, yeah, this is great. That looks like the most fun of all time, okay? So I used to watch that scene over and over again when I was a kid, and I would do the Pee Wee Herman dance. I would love to have been there on the set when that was happening because I think that is the most enjoyable moment of cinematic history, okay? So I would love to be there and see that, you know, in person. I just kind of spit all over myself. I'm a little bit too excited. I don't want my makeup to run, so yeah, I kind of just gleeked. You ever done that? You ever gleeked? You ever shot your spit across the room, kind of Spider-Man, and go, bring, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Okay. I can't wait for the new Spider-Man movie. Are you guys gonna go see that Spider-Man movie? No Way Home?
No,
not a big fan of Spider-Man.
You're not a fan of Spider-Man, and you've never seen Pee-wee's Big Adventure? Oh my goodness, are you kidding me?
I'm more of a Venom fan.
Okay, the reason I don't watch Pee Wee Herman is because of his past. And there was a commercial, I think it was like from the 80s or something, and he's holding this thing, he's like, crack is whack. And I'm like, yo, this is creepy as hell. Like, and I'm like, yo, this is, what was her name? Nancy Reagan. It had to do with that whole whack thing. And I'm like, this is crack cocaine. And I'm like, yo, like, this is creepy as hell. Like,
so it's creepy. Are you an advocate for crack? Is that why you don't like it?
No. Nancy Reagan, rest in peace. But like it was just
you don't like Reaganomics or something. You got the problem with. I think he saved us from Mikhail Gorbachev and communism, right? You don't like that?
Alive? I don't know. Like
Pee-wee's big event. Pee-wee gets a bad rap, man. I think since I grew up, I was a kid. I didn't really know what was going on at the time, but I do know what you're talking about. I know what you're making the reference of. I think you
Yeah,
in a movie theater or something like that. But yeah, but you know what? You got to give him a pass because he was doing something that, you know, maybe not everybody does it in a movie theater in public, but it's something that probably everybody has done at some point. I don't know. I don't even know. But you know what? I got to give him a pass. Pee-wee Herman is a comic genius. What are you saying? What are you saying? Everybody has done it sometime. Not in a, what are you talking? Not me, of course, Esmeralda, not me. But I'm just saying most people might have or something. I don't even know. I'm not going to defend Pee-wee Herman, but I do like his movies. I don't want to be canceled. I hope I didn't say anything bad. Please don't cancel me. Please don't cancel me. Pee-wee Herman, he's a good actor. What are you talking about? Come on.
Okay.
Yes.
So when you get up in the morning or afternoon, whenever you get up, do you hit the snooze button right away, or are you straight out of bed?
Wait, do I do what?
Okay. when you wake up, are you hit the snooze button, or are you like Rocky Balboa? You're up, you do your jog, you have your egg.
That's a great question. Well, you know what? I was hitting the snooze button, and then I heard that it's bad for you to hit the snooze button over and over again. It's bad for your health. So recently, the last 2 weeks, I've just been, you know, as soon as the alarm goes off, I've been waking up, and then I kind of look at my phone and see how many followers I have or how many followers I've lost. I'm probably going to lose followers now. Who knows? Oh, my goodness. If you don't like Pee-wee Herman, I don't like him either, okay? If you do like him, I like him too. If you don't like what he did, I don't like it. Whatever it takes, just don't cancel me, please.
For sure. Okay. Ooh, this is...
For sure, yes.
For sure. Don't cancel him.
For sure.
For sure.
Yes.
Pee-wee Herman was a gangster in the 80s. Anyways.
Yes, Pee-wee Herman. He you know what? Pee-wee Herman was a very funny person. And all kidding aside, it was a good show. It was a good movie. I love it. It's a very, very, very funny movie.
Okay. Okay. This is what I'm interested in. Who would play you in a movie?
Pee-wee Herman. Why not? Right? Why not?
Okay.
Or you know what? Actually, the correct answer would have been Ernest P. Worrell. Jim Varney, if he was still alive, I would have loved to have Jim Varney play me. But he is no longer with us. Jim Varney, by the way, he was Ernest P. Worrell with a story and a moral. Hey, Vern, do you know Ernest?
No. I know Ernest.
You've never heard of Ernest? Well, you know what? Obviously, he was big enough to get an action figure toy. Okay, so he's from the 80s.
Yo,
Ernest. He goes to camp. He saves.
Yeah, that's who that looks like.
Looks like Woody.
Looks like Woody.
Yes, he does look like Woody, but I can't find his hat. He usually wears
name.
Yes. Before Woody, there was Ernest P. Worrell.
Okay, so knowing the male celebrity you take to lunch, what female celebrity are you taking to lunch?
Oh my goodness, that is a good question. Cindy Crawford.
Like 1980s Cindy Crawford?
Yes, 1980s Cindy Crawford. Yes. Or Kelly Kapowski from the Saved by the Bell show. Tiffany Amber Thiessen, do you know that one?
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
Oh my goodness. Those were the best. Pamela Anderson. The oldies but the goodies, right?
Pamela Anderson.
Yes, Pamela Anderson Lee. Have you seen her videos? Her videos are really good. I'm talking about Baywatch.
Oh.
Or am I?
No. You're talking about the Tommy Lee one?
Tommy Lee! Oh my goodness, Motley Crue. Oh my goodness. I wasn't going to say that, but that's a good video too.
All I said was Tommy Lee. That's all. Anyways. Oh, here's an easier one. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is popcorn. I love eating popcorn. That's my favorite.
I thought you were going to say Pamela Anderson.
Pamela Anderson. Yes, she is also a delicacy in my country. The country of the United States, many have partaken in the delicacy of Pamela Anderson, but not the dead skeleton. I think she has hepatitis C too. I've only had high C, the juice drink. Never had hepatitis C. Not like Anderson, but yes. Anyway.
Okay, favorite season.
My favorite season, October. Yes.
No, favorite October, season, not favorite month.
October a season?
No, that's a month.
Well, fall is my favorite season. Oh. Yes, because October is nestled well into the season of fall. Yes.
Okay. Favorite animal.
My favorite. I like dogs. I do like dogs.
Oh, that's an animal, yeah.
Yeah, that is an animal. Yes. Also, Pamela Anderson. She's my favorite animal as well.
You like Pamela Anderson in the cougar outfit.
How could you not like Pamela Anderson?
She's old enough to be my mom. That's why.
She's old enough to be my mom too, but who cares, man? Have you seen those? She's got a rack that'll you can eat for days on that thing, okay? God's milk.
She could feed all of Africa anyway.
She could feed. Yes, she could. Yes, she could. She could feed all of Africa.
I don't know why we're recruiting Oprah to help them. Anyway, sorry. Sorry.
Gonna take me a lot to take me away from you. Toto by Africa. Africa
Yes,
by Toto.
I know.
I bless the rains down in Africa. I bless the rains. Gonna take a long time to come down. Yeah, those are the rains. These are the rains. The rains down in Africa. Yes.
Okay. If you had one superpower, what would it be?
Oh, if I had one superpower, that's a good question. What about X-ray vision? I've always been fascinated. Yes. Yes, I would love X-ray vision. That would have to be my superpower.
Oh my god. Okay. So really? Oh.
Can you imagine why I would like to see X-ray vision?
Pamela Anderson.
Yes, among other things. Yes. Anyway, go ahead. Keep going.
Oh, okay. So Halloween is coming up. Getting dressed up or not, what would you be?
Oh, I can go out like this and people would be like, oh my goodness, what a great costume. I would probably go as the dead skeleton at this point. Because you know what? I'm never going to pass up the opportunity to plug my show.
Right.
So if people are like, oh, who are you? I'm the dead skeleton. I have a show on YouTube. Subscribe. Become a ding dong. Like and comment. Yes. I'm really hard up for viewers, so I'll pretty much do whatever you want me to do within reason. Yes.
Okay. What was your favorite?
But you know what? I have a price. I probably, if you're thinking something else, you know what? If the price is high enough, might do that too. It just depends. Depends on the weather, Depends on the weather, how things are blowing. It seems like it's gonna be a good day or not. I don't even know. No. And not that I have anything wrong with it, but I'm straight as an arrow, okay? Straight as an arrow. Yes.
I mean, we're talking about Pamela Anderson, so there you go.
Yes. And Cindy Crawford. You know what? I prefer Cindy Crawford. I actually got some makeup dripping into my eye, so it's starting to sting.
Thinking about Cindy Crawford. That's
Yeah.
all.
Oh my goodness. It is starting to sting my eye a little bit.
Okay, your favorite cartoon growing up?
My favorite cartoon growing up. That is a good question. What did I like? Is
Stuff.
Gumby a cartoon?
Gumby, I've heard of it, but
I like Gumby. I like Garfield and Friends. That was a good cartoon. I like the Mighty Mouse. I like Mighty Mouse. I like the Tasmanian Devil. He was pretty cool. My favorite cartoon might have been the Real Ghostbusters, though. I used to watch that all the time. Real Ghostbusters. My makeup is falling off. I got something in my eye. I don't know if you can see, but I think the makeup is starting to stream into my eye.
Oh God.
Oh my goodness.
how's your makeup?
Burns. It burns a little bit. I'm gonna have to look at you through one eye.
Okay.
So we're getting close to the end of our questions. So
Oh no, you've run to an end of the questions. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna be here all night.
So what's your future plans for your YouTube channel?
Oh yes, well, like I said, I would like to get 100,000 subscribers. So if you would like to subscribe to the Dead Skeleton Show, please do. You know what? Watching would be good, but even if you don't want to watch, if I have another subscriber or two from the stream, I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can get.
Right.
Okay. I actually have a question.
We're going to be doing. I think I'm going to be around for a while. Okay. I feel like the magic number is 10 years. If I haven't made it in 10 years, then maybe I need to wrap it up then. But I think I'm going to go for at least 10 years. That's my goal. And then if I'm actually popular by then, hopefully, if I haven't been canceled for my love of Pee Wee Herman and Pamela Anderson, then, you got to understand, I come from a different age, okay? I'm very old. I'm a skeleton, of course. I'm very old. I've been around. I've seen a lot, okay? Things have come and things have gone.
Oh my god. Okay, I gotta ask.
Some things go. You're misinterpreting. You're probably trying to spell things out in different ways.
No.
C-O-M-E, okay? Things come and go. C-O-M-E-N-G-O. Get your mind out of together, Sam.
You're the one that spelled it that way to me.
I'm just because I can tell your dirty little mind is thinking unpure thoughts.
No,
And
because
when I
we're
say
talking
come and
about-
go, you're probably thinking of something else.
We're talking about Pamela Anderson, and you're like, come and go, and like.
Well, you're connecting dots that aren't being. This is like one big connect the dots, and you're connecting the wrong dots together. I am not talking about that.
Okay.
Or
I have
am I?
to ask
decide.
this. Okay, I have to ask you this. If I'm allowed to ask it. What is your
ask me
real?
another question. Yes.
What is your real name? Am I allowed to ask?
You can ask me, but my real name is the Dead Skeleton.
Really?
Yes, really.
So your parents gave birth to you and like, let's name him Little Dead Skeleton. That's a good idea.
Well, I don't speak to my parents anymore, so that's another long story.
Oh, okay.
It's a sensitive topic. If you want to ask me about my childhood.
No. I just wanted to know name.
I wandered from state to state like a carny. Yes.
Okay.
Do you remember that scene in Austin Powers where they're at that support group? Dr. Evil's kid is there, and Dr. Evil embarrasses. I feel like Scott from Dr. Evil. That's a whole other thing. I identify as Scott.
So this is at the point of our show where we ask the guest to ask us a few questions.
Oh my goodness, I cannot wait. What does everybody want to know? What drugs are you on, Dead Skeleton? What's wrong with you? Are you constipated? Why do you keep leaning forward into the? I don't know. It looks kind of like I should kind of like sit back like this, but I'm kind of been in that position that you make when you're taking a dump. My shoulders are getting really sore from being in this position for so long. It's like I've been on the toilet for an hour and 36 minutes and 4 seconds.
No, he didn't hear you.
Oh, yeah.
Taking a
What are
dump.
questions?
No, the question the at the end of our show we asked the
Guest?
guest to ask us a few questions.
Oh, you want me to ask you questions? I thought we had questions from the peanut gallery. I thought they were gonna ask me questions from home. You would like me to ask you a question? Okay, so
If you have any.
I hope you don't, but
I do have a question for you. First off, Johnny Funko, ready? Number 1. Do you now have an affinity for makeup, and will you choose to wear makeup in all of your future episodes, much like the Dead Skeleton?
No, but we have a podcast with the makeup girl, so I'm gonna get my makeup done by my wife.
Oh my goodness. That is a good idea. Okay, you should do that. I do think you should wear makeup from now on, though. I think it's a good look for you.
It's so itchy and it's so uncomfortable.
Yes, and sometimes it'll stream in your eyes too, and that's when it gets really painful. You haven't gotten to that yet, but soon, if you wear it long enough, I guarantee you'll get some of it in your eyes. Okay,
you know what you kind of look like? I can't remember the album. You look like one of Lady Gaga's albums. I can't remember the name of it.
Rah rah, oh my rah! I don't know. I like Lady Gaga. I'm down with that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I can't think of the album off the top of my head, but you look like that album cover.
Monster. Probably.
Yeah, that's it. That's
it. Oh my goodness,
I think that's it.
Monster. Yes. Okay, another question for Johnny Funko. Does your wife do your hair?
No.
No, you do that yourself?
Yeah.
Maybe you should ask your wife to start doing your hair for you as well.
I just didn't put it in a pony.
Oh, you just put it in the pony. Is that like a man bun, or is that like? Let me see. Let me check it out.
You got a man bun.
Man bun. Cool. I like it. I don't have any hair. I'm kind of bald. So. Yeah. You know what? I wish I could. I would kill for your hair. Actually. Very cool. Enjoy it while it lasts. Okay. That's all I can say. You do have a very thick head of hair, so it looks like you're going to be okay for a couple years now, at least. But you know what? When I was your age, I probably had that much hair too.
Yeah,
and then it catches you by surprise, and it flees your head, and it runs for the bathroom floor.
Yeah, I'm
and
terrified.
Before you know it, it is no more. Enjoy your youth. Enjoy your youth. Stay young as long as you can, Johnny Funko. I remember being your age. How old are you? Are you in your 20s or younger 30s or what?
I'm 28, turning 29 tomorrow, actually.
You don't look a day over 17. I'm just kidding. No, you look very good. 29. Your birthday's tomorrow?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Johnny Funko.
Watch the comments are gonna light up.
Happy birthday. Are you doing anything to celebrate your birthday? That's a question.
eating ice cream cake and chilling at home.
Ice cream cake. Are you getting it from Baskin Robbins?
No, DQ.
DQ. Oh my goodness. I like DQ.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Dairy Queen. You know what? I was on a road trip recently. I went to Dairy Queen to eat. And have you tried their chicken bites?
I think all their food is garbage.
You think it's garbage? I was actually quite surprised because I never had Dairy Queen food before. And they give you a piece of buttered toast along with your chicken. It was amazing. I loved it. I highly recommend Dairy Queen. I imagine their ice cream is wonderful. And the food that I did have there was quite amazing too. Their cheeseburger was not bad either.
Maybe it's our Dairy Queens that their food sucks.
Oh, well, you know what? It's an Oregon one. So the Oregonians, they know how to get down with Dairy Queen. That's what there were more Dairy Queens per square mile in Oregon than there were McDonald's. So we actually had Dairy Queen like 3 times on our road trip. This was crazy. All right, Sam, I have a question for you.
Oh, geez. I thought I was going to get through this scot-free.
Okay, if you turn around your hat, what do you have on your hat? What type of a hat is that?
Oh, this?
Yes. Oh, it's a beanie. I thought it was a hat that was backwards.
No, it just says Humber on it. It was the school I went
It was
to.
the college
It
we
says
went to.
Humber. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like getting Humbers?
You know what? What happened in college, I really can't talk about it.
Oh, college! You've been to college. Where did you go to college?
Humber
Humber
College.
Oh my God! I'm sorry. I'm trying to be funny. I'm trying to think on my toes. One of my tricks is to come up with something. I go off of something that you say, and then I go to the next thing, and I try to roll off of that, and I blank there for a second. So you get Hummers and Humber is what you're saying in college. Okay. Next question. What?
Hummer. You're talking about Hummer.
How long? When was the last time that you shaved?
Me?
Yes.
It's been like maybe over 2 weeks.
Maybe over 2 weeks. Okay, that's very good too. When I was your age, it took me a long time to grow a beard that was that thick. I still can't grow hair on the side of my face, so I'm very envious of people that have beards.
Oh yeah, I can go from baby face to like sophisticated man in like 2 weeks.
Oh my goodness, I've got like patchy, like I don't know. I haven't shaved in like 2 weeks either. Well, no, actually, no, I take that back. I shaved about a week ago. I have hair here and here and here, but I don't have hair here. It's like all patchy. I don't understand. I don't know why. I even tried putting Rogaine on the side of my face. True story. When you realize that the Rogaine is no longer going to work on the top of your head, you still have a little bit of a bottle left, and you start putting it on different places on the sides of your face just to see if maybe that'll grow in a little bit too. Doesn't work. It doesn't work. Not that you're ever going to need to try that because you have a full beard, but me, I still, 40-year-old man still can't grow a beard. Something's wrong. It's very, very wrong. I must have a bad diet or something. My hair went gray really fast too. I got really gray hair. Really gray. It's gross. Gross. Stay young as long as you can is what I'm saying. I guess that's the moral of the story.
Well, can I ask you what your age is?
He just said
I
40.
am 43 years old. Yes.
Wow.
33? Oh,
Yes, a young and spry 43 years old. Yes.
I was saying around 30. 30.
No. You see, the makeup kind of hides it all, right? But I give you a scoop. I'm 43 years old. I'm feeling my age now. I'm getting, you know what? It's everything goes south. Everything goes south. The older you get, you start feeling aches and pains in areas you've never felt them before. I was told this when I was about your age, and I kind of like, whatever. But then in a blink of an eye, you're going to be my age, and it sucks, okay? I'm telling you now, enjoy every single day you have as a youngster. Believe me, it gets worse. It gets so much worse. And then you fall down. I hurt myself. Really bad. I fell down. I hurt my wrist. I wear this carpal tunnel thing at night when I go to sleep. You know what? I'm just gonna stop. I almost made a joke about why I needed it for another reason, but it's not. That's not the truth. I actually fell down on it and it hurts. And then I bent it backwards, and now I have to keep it like this, which makes it very difficult. I don't know. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
That's it for us.
Okay. Do you like tie-dye T-shirts?
I mean, if I was him.
It's kind of fun. I like my Hawaiian shirts myself. I like something that makes you stick out. I like tie-dye. Tie-dye is pretty cool.
Thank you.
Yes.
I got it for scholars.
Also, what are your favorite Funkos in your collection? I should probably ask you that. What is your favorite Funko that you have, Johnny Funko?
It's definitely my music ones. I have Jimi Hendrix and a few other ones.
Oh, do you have the original Jimi Hendrix or the new ones?
No, I don't.
You don't have the burning guitar one?
No, I wish I did.
That one would be awesome. That's probably worth like a couple $100, right?
I would like to have the Beatles ones too.
The Beatles, yes. And what about Kurt Cobain? I could have. You know what? That's one I kind of regret. I could have gotten Kurt Cobain and I didn't. I think that's worth quite a bit of money right now.
Yeah, I have them.
Oh, you have him. Oh, good, very good. That's a good one. What's your most expensive Funko Pop? Do you think?
It's the Naruto and Sasuke 2-pack. And
how much is that worth? Do you think?
I think 150 last time I checked.
Woo! That's a lot. That's a lot. Do you know the Naruto run? Do you like that? Can you run with your arms back like this?
I used to when I was a kid. Not anymore.
Stubby does that all the time. He does the Naruto run. Yeah, it's awesome. Very cool. See, I know I'm a wealth of knowledge. I know a lot of things. I know a lot about a lot of things. Yes. What's your favorite movie? Sam, what's your favorite movie?
Oh, I have so many of them.
Mine's Wayne's World.
Oh, God.
Wayne's World! Oh, my goodness. Party on. Excellent. You know what? I've met Mike Myers.
Really?
I did. He's a really cool dude, too. I did a picture of Austin Powers, and I had him autograph it for me.
Nice.
Oh,
yes,
awesome.
Dana Carvey was elusive. I tried meeting Dana Carvey, and he kind of just got out of there as fast as possible. But I have met Mike Myers. He was very cool. I met him at David Letterman. If you remember the David Letterman show?
Yeah.
I was loitering outside the David Letterman show, and I actually met Mike Myers. So, yes, he was very cool. Very cool. Do you like to do drawings? Hey, my name is Simon, and I like to do drawings. Do you remember that? He used to do Simon on Saturday Night Live.
No.
Isn't Michael Myers is Canadian, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what? I've got Canadians here. Okay, you know what? Did you ever watch not Saturday Night? SCTV.
No, that was way before us. I know, John
when I was a kid, I used to watch SCTV. I remember Eugene Levy. Do you remember Eugene Levy?
Yeah.
Yes, and Joe Flaherty. Do you remember Joe Flaherty?
No.
He was the Count. I can't remember his name. But he was really cool. Okay, and then who else was on there? John Candy? Candy?
Uncle Buck, one of my favorites.
Oh, Uncle Buck, yes. John Candy was really cool. I would have, if there was a celebrity I could have met that has passed, John Candy would be up on my list. I would definitely say John Candy. And maybe Chris Farley, too. He'd be up there.
Yeah.
Hey, Shorty's giveaway. How are you?
Okay.
Oh, Shorty's giveaway. How are you doing?
Favorite movies? I have a bunch of them. Breakfast Club. We're going to just go all John Hughes, it seems. Breakfast Club is good. Ferris Bueller is pretty good. Uncle Buck, I think John Hughes had something to do with Uncle Buck.
I think he might have. I think
he wrote it or something.
Yes, John Hughes is very talented. I like all of his movies as well. Yes.
I liked Gran Torino. That was a pretty good movie with Clint Eastwood. What else?
Have you ever seen the movie Strange Brew?
I've heard of it. I don't
with
think
Rick Moranis and Dave Thomas.
Every hockey fan has.
They were also. Rick Moranis was from Canada too, right?
Rick Moranis actually. When I went to Humber, because I went to radio.
Yes.
And one of our teachers worked at like a big station here, and he's like, "Yeah, Rick Moranis was on radio, and then he left radio and he went to go do was it Honey I Shrunk the Kids or something?"
He was in Ghostbusters. I think he started off on SCTV. Then he did Ghostbusters. And Strange Brew, I think, was his first movie that he really started. The McKenzie brothers, I believe they were.
Yeah, but yeah, he started in radio, Rick Moranis. I was like, oh, cool.
Yes, he's very cool. I love Rick Moranis.
Yeah, he did.
You know what?
Yeah.
There's a rumor that maybe he will do a cameo in the new Ghostbusters movie. I don't know. I heard a lot of people say he's not going to be in it, but I did hear a rumor that maybe he's going to be like a secret.
I thought Rick Moranis died.
No, Rick Moranis is still alive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he's Egon Spangler. You're thinking of. He was Harold Ramis, who was also, I believe, on SCTV.
I think
Harold Ramis died. Yes.
I think I've heard that name before, Harold Ramis. But... Harold
Ramis was Egon from Ghostbusters. He was also in Stripes. He also directed the movie Groundhog Day with Bill Murray.
I've seen bits and pieces of that.
Yeah, he's a good one, oldie but goodie. Harold Ramis, rest his soul. Yes, he is no longer with us.
Yeah, same with John Candy. That's another one that left.
And John Candy, yes.
Yeah.
But we still have Bill Murray. Don't die on us, Bill Murray. We need more of your movies.
Yo, don't die, Clint Eastwood. You're a G, bro.
Oh, Clint Eastwood too. You know what? Have you seen the new movie Cry Macho? I want to see.
I just did. I didn't mind it.
I haven't seen it yet. I want to see. Don't. No spoilers. No spoilers. I do want to see that.
It's like, I mean, it's not. He's not gonna go. walk and like kick the shit out of everybody like he used to, but
Right.
it's not bad for nice.
I like Dirty Harry. Did you like the Death Pool? Dirty
I
Harry.
just watched Deadpool last night.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, I've seen all the Dirty Harry Callahan things.
I believe Welcome to the Jungle was in that movie, right? Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses.
That was in Deadpool, yeah.
I remember it was definitely in the trailer or the commercials for it when I was a kid. Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got everything you want. Yep.
And then in the Deadpool, I believe that was Jim Carrey's first ever role, because I know he was in it for a little bit.
I did not know Jim Carrey was in that. I just found out that Dane McCarvey was in Halloween 2. I just found that out today, but I didn't know Jim Carrey was in Dirty Harry movie. That's awesome.
No, he was in Deadpool. It was Deadpool.
Deadpool. I thought it was what was it? What did I think?
He was. Yeah,
Once Bitten. I thought was his first movie.
Oh, maybe. I think he was in Dirty Harry because he was doing an Elvis bit. I think
he might have been. I honestly don't remember. But yes, Jim Carrey's awesome. I have met Jim Carrey. He was cool.
He's really mellowed down. Like, he's not as wacky. He's like, yeah, that was just not me and everything else. And
do you know Jack
Black?
Johnny Depp's first movie?
No.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say Edward Scissorhands.
No.
Yes. I've met Jack Black too. Jack Black is awesome.
Yeah.
Jack Black is a really cool celebrity to meet. Yes. I've met a lot of people. I'm not joking either. It's really.
Do you like his music?
Do I like his music? Yes. Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. Dun, 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 dun. I like. Can you imagine what my favorite song by Tenacious D is? F Her Gently. That is a great song. I love it. I've listened to it. I get chills when I listen to that song. It is a great song. It's just. I heard it the other day and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's such a great song. It's amazing. So Jack Black, if you would ever like to be on my show, I would do nothing but sing your praises.
Yeah.
I would love Jack Black.
School of Rock was a good one.
Oh yes, the School of Rock.
It's funny. I watched it as a kid and the references they make, and then you watch it as an adult and you're like, oh my god.
Oh my goodness. It's a great show. He's very talented. Him and Kyle Gass is the other member.
That's his
Tenacious
name,
D, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
School of Rock.
Anyways, yeah.
That's it. That's all we got. Thanks for coming on.
Oh, you are very welcome. The pleasure was all yours. No, I'm just kidding. The pleasure was all mine. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Thank you for everybody coming in. Thank you for coming on.
Let's wait. Remember, COMING.
Thank you everybody for coming in. Mad love to all, and we'll see you another time.
All right, and don't forget to subscribe to the Dead Skeleton Show.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, to put that in. Yep.
Yes. Thank you very much for having me as a guest.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are you signing off?